I don't do nothing well. So having too much time on my hands, I started this little business, and 6 years later, we have an online community, over 30,000 members across Canada, and it's a ton of fun.
Great. I'm Donna Antoniads, co-founder and CEO of ShesCONNECTED, the first dual-profile social networking site for women. So we understand as a woman, and being deeply entrenched in digital since 1995. Yes, I know there's young women here who probably still in grade 2. But I've been doing it that long, so I've always worked with women and marketing to women, so this was just a natural extension going into social. These are things that we thought we could have done back then, so I'm thrilled to have spent the last almost 4 years building this super social networking site for women and events, and we are the women who are building these communities, hopefully, that you're all engaging with.
Yes, please do. My name is Giorgina Bigioni, and up until a few years ago, I was in the magazine publishing business. If you remember paper and ink and glue and so on. And only a month ago, launched a new digital magazine called The Kit. We've had over 24,000 visits to our site already in such a short period of time. We're very pleased with that. The Kit is about beauty on the inside and the outside, so it includes health and wellness and skincare and lipstick. And we're, I think, going to take advantage of the digital reading wave.
My name is Minnow Hamilton, and I'm one of the co-founders of Multimedia. I'm the managing editor at SavvyMom, and we started our business about five years ago. My business partner, Maureen, is in the audience. We have a community of moms across Canada, about 45,000 subscribers, 6 different city editions, and I think we have some subscribers here in the audience.
Yeah, so at Blogger, I attended Business Blogger as well, so it was the day before all the real fun began. And at that day, they had a lot of panels, and one of the panels was with a brand and their agency. And it was the same brand who had also had an event running at the same time. And it invited bloggers to go and see all of New York. And I said to them, you know, I appreciate the invitation to go on this tour. However, I would appreciate more if you supported my community financially, because I cannot pay my bell bill in product. And, you know, apparently they don't want, you know, cameras and strollers. Neither does Rogers. So yeah. Anyway, it was just, you know, they value our reach. They value our engagement. They value our voice. But we'd like to see a little bit more of dollar signs attached to that value. They value the community that I've spent 6 years and with moms all across Canada to build, to reach a very niche audience. WeeWelcome is all about having a baby and a life. So you're only having a baby for a very short period of time. However, for any of you that have had a baby, that's a huge change in your life, and a huge change when you get to engage with a lot of new brands. You know, they're used to spending dollars based on how far that money can go. So I want to reach X million people, and I'm going to throw this much money at it. And the way that we work, we don't apply. They see the value, but they can't put the dollars against it yet. So one of the reasons why, you know, I was really excited to be involved in a conference like this is that, you know, just as the last panel was saying, you know, there are bloggers who want to reach brands, and there are brands that want to reach bloggers. How do we do that? How do we do that better? And we've been, you know, I've been doing it for 6 years, and it's moving really fast now, and we are the ones who are leading that way, and there is no rule book. Trust me, I've been looking for it for like the last 6 years.
We're going to create it.
You know, it's been referred to as the Wild Wild West, and you are pioneers. We are all pioneers. We're all figuring it out, brands included.
So, thanks.
When we speak about niche audiences, I think where we're at an advantage versus the larger portals or larger sites and publishers is that we really do know our audience. We understand who our readers are and who the moms or the women are that are reading us. With respect to understanding what our readers are looking for from an editorial perspective, and then in turn being able to work with the brands to cater that message so that it works, so that it's authentic, so that it's transparent, and we're following all the kind of new rules of online digital publishing that way.
And so, Maureen, have you also done the same thing in terms of keeping up with IAB standards and offering things that a marketer or an agency would understand?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's looking for different ways to engage. So we partnered with, we've taken like our fabulous experts over there, Tracy Reese and Leanne Phillips and Webb, who have, you know, amazing information on nutrition and sleep. I mean, what to feed your baby and how to get them to sleep. If you don't have those two things, you're not even functioning. So to be able to provide that information to the most people possible, we work with two brands, Cuisinart and Prince Lionheart, who see the overall value. I mean, this is not something that's reaching millions of people. It's reaching quality versus quantity in a way that, you know, they're really excited about. The online webinars where their products are being used in a way that is relevant and engaging to their core audience.
And so we have two wonderful communities who are in the early stages of their existence, both with ShesCONNECTED and also with the kit. And when you look at this, specifically growing your communities, Giorgina and Donna Marie, why do you think, what is it that you offer to bloggers, and what is it that you want to attract them to your community, and how are you going to be engaging the bloggers in the room?
What we were doing today would probably be very different than what we're doing a year from now. So we're learning from feedback and from the comments that we're getting, and therein will lie what are we going to be, where are we going, what will the value proposition be, what do we need to change, and what are we doing right, for instance. I think with a digital magazine and building community and also generating revenue and awareness, there are many similarities to print magazines. I think we offer something that's familiar, but yet you can interact with it, you can link to other places of interest, you can watch videos, you can see slideshows, you can get a whole bunch of great information in a package, and you know that you're always there and that you haven't possibly gone on to some other place.
Donna?
So my approach is different, I think, than everyone else's. So I thought there was always the personal side and professional side to women. So on the personal side, we knew a lot of women started to blog. So we actually created a directory so women can list their blogs. And we initially put one listing up, and then I got lots of women saying, we need more than one, so we let women list up to 5 blogs. So women can list their blogs, and what we learned is that we work with brands to connect with women, and we actually pay our women who are community managers. So we have women who work every single day, 2 to 4 hours a day, and we pay them, and they are paid by the brands. So we started doing community management 3.5 years ago before we even built ShesCONNECTED. So we connected with bloggers and said, if you could have a social network, what would you like on it? And they're like, oh, I would love this feature, and I would like that feature. So as we were building it, we built all that functionality into our site. So to deal with the professional side for women, that we know many women run their businesses. So on the professional side, we said you can list and promote your business for free. Once again, one business wasn't enough. So you can list up to 5. And there are women who list up to 5 different businesses, and it's fantastic, and they get to promote each and every one of them. And on that front, we find and we see that women support other women. So for our site, if you have a business, that's great. You can promote it. And if you don't have a business, you have a blog, then you know, we're going to check you out. If we like you, the brands come to us and we say, hey, would you like to be a full-time community manager working X amount of hours a day? Because our brands, we found there's a method to say, these women are valuable. We have a methodology which I think almost perfected over the last 3.5 years of how much time you can spend, how you need to engage. So make sure you sign up for ShesCONNECTED. So we're looking for our next round of community managers.